Yo, what's up, my brother? January's here. It's a new you, new body, new job, new girlfriend, new life, new identity. Get busy now. Start your side hustle. Busy, busy, busy. Go, go, go. New year. Nah. That's BS. Anyway, I made that video on not having a New Year's resolution. And I got a bunch of comments, but I also got some DMs from some of the guys that I work with asking, well, if I'm not going to set a New Year's resolution, then what should I do? And I just wanted to make it clear that I'm not going to tell you what to do. But I'll tell you how you can find out what you could or should do. Not from listening to me or anything outside, but instead from listening to the inside. And so this will be more about understanding how to develop that intuition for yourself. You see, because January comes around and we're taught that it's the new year, but this is the Gregorian calendar invented by man. January 1st, the reset. It's the middle of the winter. Look around. Where is the life, the springing, the bearing of fruit, the harvesting, the creation, the warmth, the flow? It's not here. It's on pause. When the wintertime comes around, it's not time for change. It's not time for rebirth. It's not time for growth, metamorphosis. It's not time for sprouting and harvesting. It's time to go more inward. It's time to go deeper down to the roots. It's time to become more aware of what we want to plant when the warmth returns and the frost melts and the soil gets warm and the seeds sprout and ultimately they grow through, and then we tend to them and we work them with love and we harvest the fruit when it's ripe and ready, but not before then. See, getting to work now thinking we should have a whole plan ready to rock and roll and all mapped out, ready to go, it really comes systemically from this corporate culture. It comes from people who are trying to separate you from your money by convincing you that if you're not doing something radical, if there's not some crazy transformation that you're buying a new program to, signing up for a new personal trainer, buying the new journal and doing the new course or program, it implies there's something inherently wrong with you. Let me tell you, brothers and sisters, there is nothing wrong with you. If you're feeling that you want to withdraw a bit, go introspective, go reflective, go contemplative. Tap into giving yourself time and space to let those seeds marinate and germinate and sprout on their own. It's not time to harvest. It's not time to farm. And in the same way, when the farmer plants seeds, he doesn't the next day go dig up that seed and say, hey, did you sprout yet? And then go out the next day or the next week, hey, did you sprout yet? No. The farmer knows when he plants a seed, he has faith that the new season and the new spring will come. And so he sits and he waits patiently for that seed to sprout. When Mother Nature, the sun, the soil, the earth warms up and is ready to receive that flow of new life. All right, enough with the hippy dippy. You're a special seedling and a snowflake. And what does this mean for you in the real world today, here and now? Well, it means if you can kind of get an idea of what you might want, just envisioning, I want a healthier body. I don't want to carry around this extra weight. I want to change my habits. I want to engage in a different sleep cycle. I want to have healthier relationships with myself, with other people. I do want to change my job. I want to gain skills in a different field that I'm more passionate about and tap into that creative passion, something I've always wanted to do. It's time to just connect that to yourself. So you might even want to sit with yourself. And if you don't do meditation or breath work, you can sit somewhere comfortable. You don't have to sit in a special mountaintop pose on the Himalayas and align your chakras with your kundalini. You can just find a comfortable place to sit up straight or sit back a little bit. And you can exhale all the air out of your lungs. And inhale slowly through the nose and fill your belly. And slowly release. Slow. Inhale slowly through the nose and fill your belly. Slowly release. Continue to breathe slowly in through the nose and fill your belly. And you'll notice what this does is it shifts us from this anxious thoracic chest breathing to a more relaxed state where the parasympathetic kicks in to rest and digest. And so now, instead of our mind thinking from a place of scarcity or fear or pain or trauma or past resentments and hurts, our brain is going to think from a place of relaxation, being grounded. Our immune system comes back online. Our stress hormones reduce. And if it feels good for you, put your hand on your belly or your chest or both. Close your eyes if it feels good. Not if you're driving, but if you're not, close your eyes and ask yourself, how are you? Thank you, body. Thank you, heart. Thank you, the organs and my body, for being so kind to me and for my health and wellness. For all these years, my heart beats every day, all day, and asks for nothing in return. My lungs breathe air in every day, all night, even when I'm sleeping. Asks for nothing in return. Thank you, body. How can I serve you this year? What have I been doing to you that feels like I've been mistreating you or not expressing gratitude for you by being kind to you and loving to you and putting good things in you? How have I been abusing you and taking advantage of you or neglecting my health? Ask your body that. Have a conversation with your body just like you would have a conversation with someone else. Ask your heart, hey heart, what can I do for you? A lot of stress is on you when I'm stressed out. Can I manage my stress on the outside world so that I can be gentler for you? So that I can create some peace and space for you to feel healthy and loved and cared for, so there's less stress hormones coursing through the bloodstream and more relaxation and rest and more connection to ourselves and nature and the present moment. Can I be kind to you, heart, by managing my stress in a way that I don't put strain on you? Life, existence, hi. Thank you for having me. I don't know how I got here in this flesh suit, in this human body, but I'm here. Show me how I can engage with you. How can I interact with you? How can I interact with others? How can I become more self-aware of how I'm reacting to stress and challenges in life? How can I instead choose to respond to life in a loving, kind, and compassionate way towards myself and other people? Yeah. That's not a New Year's resolution. That's not having stuff that you wanted done yesterday, done today or tomorrow. It's being kind and gentle with yourself. A new season in the wintertime means becoming introspective to the point where you have trust and faith that when the seasons do naturally change, when things do melt, when the water does flow, when the seeds do sprout, when the fruit does grow, that you will be ready and prepared to work the land, to harvest the fruit, to take in the nourishment and allow that strength to carry you through your life, to serve other people with the strength that you've been given from nature alone. Nothing but the sun, the sky, the earth, the seeds, they sprout through the ground and they create fruit for us, food for us, vegetables for us, for all living things, and ask for nothing in return. And we as people, we don't even treat the earth, the water, the air, and the soil. We poison it, and we don't even treat it with the love and respect it deserves. Maybe it's calling for us to grow our own food, to put our hands in the soil, to make more compassionate choices about the foods we eat. Even if it's animal products, we can choose products that are kind and considerate and compassionate to living things. So, if there was any confusion about the New Year's resolution, the season of winter, I just want to remind you again, you have full permission to not have to join the gym and get on the treadmill for an hour every day and make $1 million and start a side hustle in the next week. You have permission to go inward, to connect with your body, to apologize to the parts of you that you've disavowed or abused or neglected. You get an opportunity to say thank you to yourself, your body, your health, to the people in your life. To ask yourself a question about what changes you need to make. And listen for the answer, but know that you may not get an answer right away. And that's okay. It's not ChatGPT. It's not Google. But ask the question and imagine the question is a seed. And if we're going to consciously choose the seeds that we want to sprout in the new season, in the spring, what seeds are we going to plant? Seeds of hustle and competition and aggression and accomplishment, which can be good in some ways, but we can also plant the seeds of patience, pacing ourselves, kindness, forgiveness, love, compassion. And the fruits that we bear from those seeds that we plant and the work that we do to till and harvest will determine what kind of nourishment we receive. So the question is, what seeds are you going to think of to plant this spring? What kind of fruit and nourishment do you want it to bear? So when it's time to harvest, you can reap what you sow. Because you will reap what you sow. If it is greediness or divisiveness or selfishness, you will sow that. But if it is love and patience, kindness, compassion, and understanding, you will also sow that. So what do you want to sow? What seeds are you going to plant this season? And when you do harvest that fruit, and you have more abundance than you can eat, who are you going to share it with? What are you going to share with them? How are you going to nourish the people you love? That is true wealth. So don't look for the answers. Look for the questions and ask yourself. And be grateful for a season where you can rest, relax, plant those seeds, and be patient and have faith, like the farmer does, that it will sprout and produce nourishing foods to keep you strong and healthy so you can take care of yourself and each other. Thanks for watching.